Hey everybody, thanks again for coming back for this part 2 of our money note series. Last lesson I sent to you guys, I just introduced this concept, right? Very simple concept that many of you may have even heard of, just this idea of an upper structure triad, or what I called a triangle shape, a triad built from the 7th degree. In this case, we used E minor 7. This is just really an introduction into this concept. Really what we're doing here is we're sort of flipping the script in the way that most of us are usually taught. We're usually given all the scales, and we start from there, and then from the scales we whittle down which are sort of our preferred notes, or the notes that ring out best on particular chords. What I found in my teaching is that to get us playing in the most melodic way, and in ways that are actual musical phrases the fastest, I flip the script. We start with these muddy notes, with these melodic selves, these melodic phrases, and then eventually we get into scales. Because once you have a sense of which notes are really going to ring out, which notes are going to sound the best, when we give you scales, it's going to be more about the emotional connection of each scale. How does Lydian sound? How does Mixolydian sound and feel, etc.? Of course, applying those into your scalar, stepwise ideas as well. But if we can first get a sense of what these most melodic phrases within these particular shapes are, that's going to get us playing melodic phrases all the faster. But what I have here is a groove, making some music with this now, okay? Making some music with this concept. Check it out and then I'll break it down. So this groove starts out with this little E minor idea here, E, then the octave up, then A, B, and then we move on to our triangle, and move on to our triad material. So A natural, and then I basically play this triad really in what we would call second inversion, meaning starting on the 5th. So starting from A, D, F sharp, and then back down, D, A, F sharp, A, D, A. Okay, that's all just D triad, right? Same thing repeats here, same idea, D triad in these inversions, okay? Same thing idea here, the only thing is, as I said, this second part of the line ends with a low E. And now here's the same material at half speed. So what I want you to do is over the next few days to practice this. I'm going to check in with you. Remember, this is just one of the most introductory just levels of thinking about this. There are a variety of ways to think about this on a variety of chords, but the main thing I want you to remember is that this is one of the keys to starting to add more melodic elements into your playing, and that melodic stuff is what's going to distinguish you from all the other bass players out there. Whether it's your grooves, your soloings, thinking melodically, and even as you play this line, you're going to see and hear what does melodic mean. Well, it can be a lot of definitions, but I guarantee you that you're probably going to walk away just singing this bass line in your head. And that's really the simplest way to think of something that's melodic. You walk away singing it. So get practicing on this. I'll check in with you all in a few days.